Montauk, population 2,000. It's a great little fishing town on the easternmost tip of Long Island, and it's the place Ken Wallace calls home. 3 years ago, Ken's life seemed perfect. Then he received news from his doctor that would change the world as he knew it.
March 2004, I was diagnosed with prostate cancer as a result of following up on a routine physical exam.
Terrified by the choices offered, radical surgery, radiation, Ken began searching beyond modern medicine to find a cure. He found macrobiotics.
It was an eye-opener because now here is new hope. New hope because, yes, there are other cases that people healed themselves through non-Western traditional ways of medicine.
He studied how the foods he had eaten his entire life had caused his cancer. More importantly, he learned what he could do to reverse the process.
Just that hope alone, the fear disappeared. I wasn't frightened anymore because I knew if others can heal themselves, so can I.
I'm Ken Wallace. I'm 54 years old, and I can tell you today that I am cancer-free.
Now Ken's on a mission to share what he learned with as many people as possible.
We're really on this macrobiotic push, which is strictly whole foods, no animal fats. Milk is the worst thing.
The worst thing in the world for you is milk?
Dairy.
Okay.
All dairy.
No dairy.
No
No
dairy.
cheese.
No cheese, that's dairy. I dropped off a book on macrobiotics, and he's very interested. He's somewhat enthusiastic, which was nice to see.
I did go to the seminar, so that was if you knew me, that was a tough one to get me to go there. But yeah, I'm interested in getting myself healthy again, really. And looking as good as he does now.
If macrobiotics could save his life, imagine what it could do to help prevent other people from getting sick in the first place. So with a little help from a few special friends, we'll see just how many people Ken can get to go macro in Montauk.
Remember in grade school when they taught you about digestion and maceration of your food?
Yes.
And the reason you macerate your food is because you're mixing it with the saliva. And that saliva,
break it down.
it not only breaks it down, but it converts it from acid to alkaline.
Okay.
And that cancer can't grow in an alkaline state if the body is alkaline. It's a very simplistic way to eat. It's not complicated. It looks difficult when you first start out, but I can't tell you how simple this has gotten. Daikon is a very interesting vegetable. It helps digest deep embedded fats and deposits that have been in your body virtually for years. It also dissolves a lot of the visceral fat off the internal organs, whether it be your heart, your kidney, lungs. Some of the diets that people go on, they're basically, on the outside, they look great. They're losing all this fat, they're working out, but as soon as they stop the exercise, everything comes back right away. If they address the visceral fat, chances of fat coming back appearance-wise is a lot less likely.
I've been in Montauk now going on 8 years. Something brought me out here for a reason. I invested every penny I had into a property that was dilapidated at best, needed a tremendous amount of work. I guess I could call it healing. Brought it back, and now it's one of the most successful motels out in Montauk, right by the ocean.
In this town, there's two things that really run rampant. And that one is for the men, it's prostate cancer, and for the women, it's breast cancer. I've got two girls that work for me. I have a motel. One is 31 years old. She last December the 5th had a single mastectomy. I have another girl that works for me. She's 45 years old. 4 years ago, she had a double. All right, this is in my little motel. Two of my ladies have had mastectomies. With the women, it runs rampant in this town, and it's scary.
Almost every home in Montauk has been touched with some form of cancer.
They're approving so many foods that you shouldn't be ingesting. Kids are getting sicker at a younger age. Juvenile diabetes is on the rise. There's a lot of things happening to our world that many people just take for granted that that's the way it is. Well, I don't think it's the way it is. I think we could change that.
You're eating the right things, and it can't be wrong. When you stop to think about all this fat that you put in your body. Actually, I very rarely eat red meat now, everything is, poultry, although you probably say no, stay
Poultry's
away from
no
the
good.
poultry.
Rheumatoid
Rome
arthritis.
wasn't built in a day.
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
Let's go
take it
easy.
one
Let's
step at a
go easy.
time. No poultry, no chicken. My God, what you have for Thanksgiving?
I had fish.
He's been trying to get us on that cruise, that I know.
Holistic cruise.
Wouldn't be such a problem, sustainable healthcare, if they really focus on sustainable health.
He's given, like I said, he's given me the books. He was very helpful with my niece who has the Crohn's.
What the cows are grazing on, insecticide, rodenticide, fertilizers, all these chemicals go into our systems.
It's just something that I know that I want to do now because I feel good about myself. I am getting, on in years, and I'm going to try to get as many healthy years as possible out of this.
It lodges itself, whether women in the breast, men in the prostate, or any other kind of cancer. Once it finds a home, that's where it starts to grow. And it's just a rising problem. Don't believe everything you hear from anybody. Doctors, the macrobiotic community, do your own research and make your own determination. And I think you'll see that, this is the right thing to do.